Removing this cassette from AETHER or reproducing it in any way is strictly prohibited and will result in termination.
If you awaken from this illusion, and you understand that black implies white, self implies other, life implies death, or shall I say, death implies life, you can feel yourself not as a stranger in the world, not as something here on probation, not as something that has arrived here by fluke, but you can begin to feel your own existence as absolutely fundamental. I'm not trying to sell you on this idea in the sense of converting you to it. I want you to play with it. I want you to think of its possibilities. I'm not trying to prove it. I'm just putting it forward as a possibility of life to think about. So then, let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you see. And after several nights of 75 years of total pleasure each, you would say, well, that was pretty great. But now, let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream that isn't under control, where something is going to happen to me, but I don't know what it's going to be. You deep dream that you find yourself locked in a nightmarish, hallucinogenic hellscape. Sleep is a stranger to your fragmenting mind. Have you been here for mere seconds? Or has it been eternity? Death of the ego, disintegration of time and space, alone with the beings who mock your endless eons of torment. The only memory that remains is a cruel and fading echo of something once safe, something warm, loving and beautiful, forever replaced with endless agony and torment. Then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now. You would dream the dream of living the life that you are actually living today. That would be within the infinite multiplicity of choices you would have, of playing that you weren't God. Because the whole nature of the Godhead, according to this idea, is to play that he's not. So in this idea then, everybody is fundamentally the ultimate reality. Not God in a politically kingly sense, but God in the sense of being the self, the deep down basic whatever there is. And you're all that, only you're pretending you're not.
Congratulations. You have been selected to join the team at the site. Your 12-month posting will involve working closely with the AETHER team, applying your expertise to the research they have conducted on the cosmic microwave background radiation and superstring theory. The AETHER team has made profound discoveries with implications that directly impact the fate of humanity itself. The core team of scientists has unearthed a series of messages and computer codes embedded in the very fabric of the universe itself. You will be working closely with this team of researchers to decipher these secrets. Before we delve into the intricate details of the work being conducted here, it's crucial to understand that we have strict protocols and procedures that staff must adhere to at all times. As you join us to unlock the mysteries of the universe, remember, Nya Anam, no Swa-a, Ohu. He who does not know can become knowledgeable through learning. The total isolation protocol has been designed to ensure complete isolation from the outside world, with all communication channels such as telephones, radios, computers, and satellite communications completely shut down. Although this may seem severe, the goal is to prevent any potential infiltration or unauthorized access to the facility, along with preventing any of our senses. Delve deeper into the work being conducted, it's crucial to be prepared for potential anomalous phenomena and abnormal occurrences. Our facility being hidden deep within, combined with the experiments being conducted here, make our site a nexus for such occurrences. Staff members may experience a range of anomalies, from minor equipment malfunctions, including electronic glitches, to more severe perceptual and psychological disturbances. Under no circumstance should you engage directly with any anomalous phenomena. Log all incidents promptly and accurately using the Anomaly Reporting System, or ARS. Remember, the integrity of the work being conducted rely on